southern side has basically given themselves a line that covers from the east to the west of the field, whereas the north has put themselves into a corner. This may mean that they're just going to try to stand and play a defensive game in the corner. Well, now they're coming out a little. It's like they're completely giving them their western flank, but they're jealously guarding their eastern flank, and that's where the fight begins. The Spanish guys of the south are charging forward. No, there's a couple of Americans in there. And the Northerners are holding the best that they can. The Australians have charged forward into the field to try to penetrate some southern territory. We got lefts and rights and people hitting each other and people running around. Oh, good left, good right by that Frenchman against the guy in black armor, and now he throws him down. But Spain and Poland double team that Frenchman. But he pushes him against the fence, but eats an axe to the head. The American, there you go, with the blue, white, and red uniform. Here comes Poland taking down that Frenchman, and here comes Poland and Spain together taking down that American from behind. I think that's Mark Schrader. Hi, Mark. And he's taking some damage from left, from right. He's getting punches from the shield. He's getting the mace to the head. He's getting the poleaxe. He's getting the chopper. He's getting the pole arm. He's just getting a lot. But he's holding his position. He's standing up. And while there's life, there is hope. There's a Frenchman wrestling with the pole against the fence. There's a Luxembourger stuck in the corner with the poles pushing him against, trying to pull him down. There's a Finn walking around looking for some action. Here's a Scot and a couple of Poles. And so long as there's two men on one side, as many men as want can gang up on them. Once one of them goes down and there's only one left, then if it's 3-on-1, they call the fight. But those two guys are not standing down. You remember that story of when it was 1,000 against 2? Well, this is that. This is essentially 1,000 against 2, and let me tell you, those are the toughest two guys they ever fight. Rights to the face, but he's the last man standing, and he's outnumbered by more than 3, so fight's over. Wow. Okay. There's a German there celebrating the victory. He looks like the only person on the German team. Keeper reflexes. Oh, and wow, what a storm cloud. This is Storm and Drang, definitely. There you see some red jerseys going against some blue jerseys. That Polish guy just laid some paint onto that Australian's neck, but he's still there. Wait a minute, that Polish guy, is he still holding a weapon? Because if you're not holding a weapon, you shouldn't be fighting. There's a Lithuanian there trying to push that Spaniard down, but he gets pushed down almost pushed down from behind by a Pole, but an Australian tries to get it against the whole Pole, but that Turkish armor goes down in a heap instead. Yes, thank you for the comment, the fellow who told me it's Turkish armor and not Persian. And there's a guy in blue Mongolian armor. Thank you again for that clue in the background. Swing and a miss there. There's a Frenchman fighting against a Scot. That's unusual. France and Scot are historical allies. Here comes Spain trying to knock down a Frenchman and succeeding. There's some more swinging and battering. Look, there's that Polish axe going against that Frenchman who's still standing up, soaking up all kinds of damage. There's a person I think is Mark Schrader, the American there, hanging on to that Spaniard, and then hitting the Spaniard behind him with his mace, but not doing any effectiveness. Then you see that sea of red jerseys, that trio, bong, 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 coming down. Now, if those three axes were in harmony, then you could bong, 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 then you could play a tune with that, and they're playing a tune on his kettle hat. There you see in the background, the guy in black armor has got a cudgel. That is nothing more than a cudgel, and pounding it against the Frenchman who's trying to use lefts against the Scotsman while defending himself against the cudgel. Wee doggies, or that's exciting. That's what maybe. There's on the northern side the French team. The fella in the red with the scaled aventail. He's probably Lithuanian because the fella next to him is Lithuanian with the glyph columns of, I forget his name. So there's Pablo Lacuro. Don't play Born in the USA again, please. Greg Rice saying, I can see myself doing singles. Greg Rice, have you been watching the singles? All right, get your armor. Find yourself a local group. Join the team. Try out. Okay, here goes the, oh, I get it. Is up more recent or down more recent? Okay, I'm thinking up is more recent. Greg Rice admits that you would have to be amazing to do it at this level. Yes, this is professional level sports here. These aren't weekend warriors. These aren't casual LARPers. This isn't, you know, and not to put stage combat artists down, because the best ones are super fit. This is not stage combat. This is live, full contact, full speed, full competition, action. This is actual fighting with actual results. Nothing staged, nothing simulated. There's nobody saying, okay, now that you have touched me, I will accept the fact that I am dead. You have to actually put the person to the ground in these melees. There's the Australian team in the traditional green and yellow, marching forward with a couple of Finns on the outside. The North again started from the corner. They're coming out slowly. Here comes the southern side, again coming in slowly. The French have seemed to have a slight bulge in the line into the gap, where there's no gap, but where Spain meets Poland. And now here comes Poland. They're gang-banging the Australians there. Boom, boom. The Australians are trying to come back, but no, the Poles are really taking it to that particular corner of the field. And now all order has broken down into singles and small groups like this. We got a cluster against the fence. That Australian in the Turkish armor is not having a good day. Spain seems to have totally taken up the northeast corner. There's an American who looks like he's not doing so good. He's holding up the corner. And the southern... I'm hearing the call for stop, but the ref fighters are not. Oh, look at that axe broken. That fall down happened after the call stop, so if they're going to keep on fighting, those people should stand up. You'll notice these Spaniards are hanging on the rail. Yeah, they're all gassed. This is hard work here. I guess they called the fight. Maybe this is a kill the king scenario, because they stopped the fight while they were still fighting. But how can you tell who's king because he doesn't have a flag like we did last year? There's a Polish guy with a broken shield strap. There's the smiley face bassinet I saw earlier. The Polish guy with the golden belt. There's some fighter, I'm not sure where he's from, but he has a piece of leg armor over his upper back. That's not stupid. It's quite possible that his armor is just a little bit weaker on his back, and if you get hit up there, it could really, really hurt. Let's see, Ireland had a light blue tunic, but they had their Irish heart sewn onto what team it's from. Oh, and the rain is coming down. Oh, yes, this is like a good old-fashioned American slobber knocker. Oh, well, I hope anybody who's got anything that could get damaged by rain has got whatever it is under cover. And of course, the fighters don't know it's raining because they're inside armor. And the techs are scurrying about, trying to cover up all their electronics. The French are ready to fight. The Americans aren't going away. Oh, the French are loving this. There you go. I still can't see through the chainmail, but I'm going to assume that's Mark Schrader there. Oh, and there's another American there. That's, I think that's, no, that's not Simon, but whoever it is, he's ready to fight. Mantle, that's Evan K. Ringo. And there is the Turkish Australian doing cartwheels. We're ready to play. We're ready to fight. Nobody's going home yet, except for, you know, Wicked Witches. Wait a minute, that was hail. Did you see that? That's hail bouncing off of their helmets. Well, hail, yes. This is action. These are hardcores. This is some hardcore action going on here. Why'd you take the camera away from me? Don't look at me. The action's out there. Wait, I said that yesterday. Oh, okay. I'm watching the live feed now. Now you put me on. Oh, I see. We're on a delay. So I'm seeing what happened a few minutes ago. All right, so you're going to see the action again. Wow, look at that. People are running, but not the fighters. Did I see lightning? There's a whole bunch of metal in the middle of that field. The staff is running, everybody's running, but the fighters and the referees. Let's hand it to those referees. They take a lot of crap from people who disagree with their decisions, but they're standing out there also that these guys can fight. Here comes the action, and the Australians are aggressive. The North has taken it to the South, just like Georgia. Here we go. Bam, bam, they got Scotland pinned into the corner. They got that guy in black armor pinned into the corner. Here comes Australia. Here comes Belarus. That's the sign of Belarus on that. No, Ukraine. Here comes Ukraine. That's the sign of Ukraine on that guy in blue and yellow. Here comes the Americans. Come on, Mark. Show that polearm love. Take down that Polish guy. And that's Lithuania. Lithuania and the United States looking for something to hit. Here comes Australia. Pushing against Poland, pushing them in the corner. Comes some Lithuanian axe love coming down. Looks like this one guy in red, this one Polish guy is being pounded on by 4 different countries all at once. That's some international love right there. Look in the background, the 3 French guys pursuing a Spaniard, driving him back into the opposite corner. The guy in black armor is looking for something to hit. Here comes Australia. Pounding and pounding, more love, more pain, more falchions, more pole axes. The German guy in red is trying to push down on his head, trying to get him down. No, the German guy in red is trying to protect him. German guy in yellow, forgive me. German guy in yellow is trying to protect him. And now he's getting the love that he was trying to protect his friend from, and they're pushing him around like a pinball. He's trying to break free. The French are chasing him down. He's still alive. He's still fighting. He's still delivering punishment. How'd they let him get out of there? So we got Switzerland, we got Lithuania, we got France, and then the referee comes in, sticks his baton in. It must be more than 3-1 by now, and that's the fight. Woo! Yeah, that's right, Michael F. Sauer, and truth is, when you're wearing those helmets, you cannot feel the rain. But there's some love there between the Polish and the German guy. The Polish guy with the smiley face bassinet saying how much he appreciates how hard he was fighting. Everybody drags their weary bodies back to their particular sidelines. I'm wondering if somebody didn't notice just now that it's raining, because the fighters are now giving each other hugs. See the white cross on the red field? That's Switzerland there. Oh, that Scotsman is wearing some of the ground on his back. There's Finland. Looks like they're working their way out. Thank you for wiping the water off the screen, off the cameraman. There goes Polish guy. It looks like he's had it. Picking up his weapons, marching off the field. Somebody is obviously smarter than they are brave and telling the fighters to stop fighting. And the entire tech crew is sitting here in this room, so it's a good thing that I don't have a terribly strong sense of smell, because these guys have been working really, really hard all day. That's one of our friends from New York. You saw that American shield with that tower on it? That's the symbol of the New York Sentinels. And that's the New York team in the Armored Combat League. There's a couple of Spaniards taking a bow. I kind of want to hear Toreador every time they come out. You know, hey, somebody better cue the music guy to play El Toreador from Carmen when the Spanish team comes out. But look at that big smile on his face. He's having a wonderful time here. These all-in-alls can be more fun than anything else, because they don't mean nothing. So you're just going at it you just want to get the fight in. No holding back, no sitting down, no trying to be cautious. You just want to get that fight in. Okay, yes, hugs and love, axes and love.